Hi, good morning. Good morning. Margo settled in my knee here, and I thought, oh, she's having a stretch. That might be quite nice to do a little painting of her while she's so relaxed. And I had some orange paint on my palette, so it seemed like it was meant. So let's see. I don't have a board or anything, but she's just pretty adorable, isn't she, Margo? No. Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can capture the curl of her head. Begin with those ears. She's giving herself a wash. Hope she settles back down now. It's usually when I'm doing my meditation that she sits on my knee. But I feel like painting is a kind of a meditation. You can say what you think in the comments below about that, about painting in relation to meditation. For me, it allows me to be more firmly placed in the present when I'm looking to extract the information from what's there and paint it down with clarity. It's kind of a being in the moment feeling. Now, I'm hoping she's going to settle again. And I suppose if not, I can always paint something else. Okay, I'm just going to go quickly. This is quite a nice pose. So this paper has gesso on it. Once they're settled now for a while. You know, although it's Monday morning, the two girls are still in bed. Just all the time there. I think Erin must have decided just to have a morning off. And Lily has some sort of allergy that I need to check out with the doctor. So we've got a full house. I was thinking there I'd plan to get kitchen paper to dry my brush on, and I still haven't got that. So I'm still using my cardigan. It's going to end up fairly multicoloured from all these colours of paint I'm putting on. put some cadmium red into the paint for this ear, so it just reads as though it's a bit closer, reads as though it's warmer. And I find a bit like painting the eye really, any way that you can distinguish one part from another is helpful. And in this instance, colour is a distinguishing factor. So I am using, maybe exaggerating the colour a little bit in order to distinguish one part of Margo from the other. Do you know we've got a new hamster? I think you probably, if you've been on, actually I haven't really mentioned it. Aine bought this hamster when I was in Ireland, and after buying the hamster asked for permission to buy it, and I actually said no. So when I came back, it was Aine and quite a few of her pals that bought it actually, but it's in our house because we have the cage. So when I got back, there was a kind of about a week of actually Lily said it was 3 weeks there yesterday, but a week before I discovered this animal. Like every time I went into Erin's bedroom, there was a kind of a scrambling sound, and I was thinking, are they doing drugs or what, herself and her friends, you know? It turns out it was kind of a relief then to figure out that it was just this new member of the family, a hamster called Maxie, which is exam backwards, because they had just finished their exams and they were wanting to celebrate. And in fairness, they all did well in their exams. They got good results as far as I can see, or seem to be quite happy anyway. But yeah, we've got a new hamster, and on Wednesday it was Aine and Lily's dad's 50th birthday, so they stayed with him that night. And late on in the evening, Margo came downstairs with this little white thing in her mouth, and it was the hamster. Oh my god. Because it's a very, as you can imagine, well-loved hamster. But luckily she had only been kind of gently holding it, and I lifted her up and she dropped him, and I managed to get him back into the cage, and he still survives anyway. So I don't think he's particularly scared of Margo, because she's kind of a few times been sitting at his cage, so she's a kind of a familiar, she's familiar to him. But she did end up, killing one of her other hamsters, which is awful. Kind of upsetting passage that was swiftly removed by that. There's a grave out at the back. So here we are, that's how it's going so far. It's quite pleasing just to, I probably could do with a bigger brush actually, but just half close my eyes now and establish more clearly the darks and lights before you go. But a bigger brush I find would allow me to get there faster. That I could just make one move where I'm making 4 or 5. But it's also kind of nice not to be getting there faster too, to be honest. And just having a relaxed, flowing, sketchy time. And I'm going to start my commission today. Latest portrait commission. Actually, if any of you are interested in getting a portrait painted, be in touch and we'll figure out something that works for us. It's one of my passions is painting people and animals. So if you've got a pet that you're in love with and some good photos, I can work from those. You can get in touch with the links below there. I probably should say my name is Aine Divine, and I'm delighted to be in touch with you here in this YouTube community. If you want to know more about me and the workshops I run, have a look at the links below. I'm based in Scotland, but I'm Irish. Actually heading over to Ireland on Monday in order to do, no, today's Monday, Jesus, no, it's next week. Heading over to Dublin to do a painting of someone for is a celebrity. I don't know if I can disclose the name yet. For the Irish Watercolour Society annual exhibition. I'm doing a portrait demonstration. So I'm excited about that. It's a fairly well-known character from the telly. I like doing portrait demonstrations. Maybe I should get something of Margo's tail. She's a real rag doll. So I'll try and capture something of that. Just used a bit more lemon yellow in this so that it's slightly different from the rest of her. The light is falling on her tail more than anything else really. And she's got a really characteristic ragdoll tail there. Okay, that's Margo and the painting, and this is me signing off until the next day. Tomorrow maybe I'll give you a little look at my yoga table there.